Marty the monkfish is swimming around the seafloor, eating whatever can fit into his mouth. Some prawn, a bowl of net, even another monkfish. He's not sure of it yet, but he's in for a world of hurt. If I eat a piece of gum, I'm going to be able to pass that no problem. If Marty eats a piece of trash that's small enough, he should be able to pass that too. But if I eat a package of gum, or a few packages of gum, my stomach is going to tell my brain that I'm pretty full. And if I eat any more food, it's not going to be enough for my body to function. And the same thing goes for when fish eat too many microplastics, except I can go to the hospital and they can't. Microplastics are pieces of plastic that are 5 millimeters or less in length, which is about the same size as the rubber at the end of your pencil. And so in the ocean, bigger pieces of plastic can be broken up into microplastics. And now, bacteria can form on them, and heavy metals and chemical contaminants can attach to the surface. So if a fish ends up eating a piece of plastic and successfully poops it out, the heavy metals can still be attached to their flesh, which isn't great for things that like to eat fish, like other fish, or me, because now the heavy metals are in my body, which is not cool. Fish aren't the only things that eat plastic, though. This is for any creature in the sea. The most concerning, I would say, is plankton, which is the food source for a lot of fish, and even whales. So, what we have to do is try and keep all this tiny trash out of their diets, because if we don't, the fish that we like to eat won't be big enough for us to fillet, because their diet is plastic-based and not protein or plant-based. At the Marine and Freshwater Research Center, I get to check out what the fish have been eating in our own Galway Bay. To do this, you get your fish, you slice it open, you take the stomach, melt that down, and hopefully you don't find anything. But if you do, it's probably microplastics. Microplastics are new to the environment. We've been in a relationship with plastics since the 1950s. And since then, about 8.3 billion metric tons of plastic have been created worldwide, which is roughly the same weight as 822,000 Eiffel Towers. Elena, I'm recycling. I'm doing my part. I know, me too, which is crazy when I tell you that only 9% of all plastic that's ever been created is properly recycled. What isn't incinerated or stuck in a landfill usually ends up in the ocean, where it can be eaten by our wonderful marine friends. So I'm asking you to examine our toxic relationship with plastic and break up so that in the future we can continue eating fish and chips and not flip-flops and chips.